Michigan Stadium. EA Sports College Football continues a familiar feel for us here on a Thursday night. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cross. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Michigan's offense as they take control of the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game.
There's a crease. 30, the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. He got a step and just dusted the field. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Pulls it, fired complete. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Get it out on the screen. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He breaks a tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Flips it out to the back. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense was bearing down on him. He got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result, they avoided the negative play and sack.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Michigan! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Could be an alley. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Moving away from pressure. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Wildcats are marching down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't good.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And go play action, Bryce Underwood. He wants to take the top off. Snags it inside the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Got his man. Could not make his way to the corner. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll try to spread out this defense on 2nd and 3 with a 4 wide-out set. A strike downfield. Into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Kloffenstein. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Kloffenstein. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
The sure hands, it's McDuffie. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Back to pass on second down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Kloffenstein. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Maybe some room here. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. He's got 93 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Finding open areas. Here he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. If you can't jump out of your gap, you can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll run it from the gun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. So now it's 2nd and long. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes zoof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
Number 99 set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, before as a quarterback, sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Jamison. Heaves it deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Play fake, Underwood. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He's in open space downfield. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Running inside, it's Parrish. At the 35, he's open. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the air, it's Jamison. Finds his... It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Underwood on the play action. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
The play action fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Underwood to throw. Unloads it downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.